Hey guys, welcome to Makeup and Hustle. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Vidhi and today we're doing a quick get ready with me. Not much on the agenda, just, want to get some makeup on my face basically. So that's what we're going to be doing. Something simple today, nothing too fancy, nothing too crazy, no colors, just simple, basic look. Just a quick pick-me-up video of sorts. I do have a new Morphe Glowstone Hydrating Tint that I'm super keen to try, so that is what we're going to be using today. Let's get on into today's video and get some glam on. Alright, so I've just moved up a little bit closer, but let me just first take care of my hair. Okay, should be fine. I've got my brows in place already, so for the brows I used my Morphe brow powder in Cold Brew. I really love this, and I just love how neutral of an undertone it is for this one, so I absolutely love it. I am not doing a wear test today, so I am just going to be putting primers and everything on. I am first going in with the Sephora Ultra Glow Serum. I like a lot of hydration, so I'm taking like a full dropper. Okay, I'm going to let that absorb for a second. So next up, I'm going in with the Face Studio Prime Pore Minimizing Primer from Maybelline. I'm just going to be concentrating this in my T-zone and also my smile lines, because obviously I'm just going to quickly apply some lip balm. So this is the Laneige one. This is the vanilla flavor one. Okay, so now that everything has sort of absorbed, I would normally do my eyes first if I was doing something more glam of sorts, or like more color, but I really just want to keep things very simple today, just very focused on the skin, and I'm hoping that this actually meshes well. Okay, so this is the Morphe Glowstone Hydrating Tint SPF 30. That's what the tube looks like. It does come with a pump, so that's a really good thing. I'm just going to shake it a little bit. It says shake well before use, cleanse skin before applying product, pump into hand and apply in circular motions onto the face and neck, blending well. Use high protection broad spectrum SPF water resistant sunscreen if spending time in the sun or swimming or sweating. So basically, even though this does come with the SPF, they still do recommend using SPF. And as I'm shaking it, I can hear like it's a very liquidy formula from the sounds of it, but let's get it onto our hands. Okay, so that's what that looks like. Semi-runny. Let's just mix it in a little bit. Okay. Not too bad. Let's get it on. Does feel like it's going to be a more sheer formula. I'm obviously not going to use my hands to apply this. I will be using a brush. So this is with just that little bit of foundation that we had, or the tint. This is without. It's definitely sort of done a little bit of something, like it's evened out my skin tone, like I don't see as much redness. However, like, let's try and build it up. I'm not a big fan, but just going to take one more pump in the back of my hand. I'm just going to dot this now. Okay, so this is without. Obviously, like when you build it up and it does build, and it looks okay, but I feel like, how do I say it? I feel like it's sitting on top of the skin, and the more you blend, I don't know if you can see that, the more it's kind of balling up. I think with this one, it's best to sort of pat it in. Even on my nose, like if you have a look, it's just sitting really funny. Like, I don't know. Look, I know like it's a skin tint and you know, it's meant to be light and sheer and stuff. But we've definitely seen skin tints that have like a pretty decent coverage for being sheer and stuff. This one is just not cutting it. Look, it's not too bad. I just feel like it's sitting a little bit on top of the skin and not so much into the skin. I think with one layer it might have been okay. The fact that I tried to build it up with a second layer, I think that was the issue. But I tend to build products anyway because, you know, you want to kind of manipulate to get the coverage that you want. I think for day to day, like, it would be okay. Like, if you just want sort of like, you know, just even out the skin tone a little bit, like, it's fine. But for me, like, I don't know, it's okay. I'm going to continue playing with this and see, but I definitely love the Morphe 2 Hint Hint Skin Tint. I think that one is a really, like, it's a bang on formula. But anyway, let's move on to concealer. So for concealer, I'm going in with the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. This is a satin formula. This is in medium neutral. Again, just something lightweight, not too much. Before my under eyes crease too much, I'm just going to quickly set that with powder. Now, I'm using something that I got from India, so it may not be available here, but it would be available for my Indian viewers. This is the HD Setting Loose Powder in Banana. This is by K Beauty. So this is Katrina Kaif's line. I really, really love this powder. It's a really nice, finely milled powder. I think the close second, like, comparison to this one would be the Fenty Butter Powder. And I really, really need to set the rest of my face. Going in with the Australis Fresh and Flawless. This is in the shade Deep Natural. Then to bronze up my face today, I'm going in with the Revlon Skin Lights. This is in the shade Cons 10. Looks something like that. I really like this one as well. I think all the products that I'm using today are some of my go-tos. This one I haven't given a lot of love to of late, so I thought I would just dish it out. It's a really nice, smooth textured formula. And then for blush today, I am going in with the L'Oreal Life's a Peach. That's the blush, actually. It's called Peach, Life's a Peach. A little bit higher. So if you've got a round face like me, you want to place the blush a little bit higher up. You don't want to bring it in so much because that's just going to make your face look more rounder, more closed off. And it's just not going to be that uplifting look. So again, if you're, you know, if you want to look younger and if you want to make your face look a little bit elongated and stuff, you want to keep the placement of the products a little bit higher and you don't want to bring them in so much. It just sort of lifts as well as, like, doesn't make you look any more rounder. So I know, like, the blush technique that has been where you take it around your nose, that has been very popular. But again, I wouldn't sort of come right across. You can just do a little bit around, like, the middle of the nose, and that will sort of make it look a bit sun-kissed. But you want to be a bit careful about where you're strategically placing that product. As you can see, like, it looks quite lifted now. If you're going in with a brush like this, it's going to place that product more airbrushed of sorts rather than having, like, that massive chunk of deposit of color and then you're trying to blend it. This is just going to make it easier to blend and it's going to make a more smoother appearance when it comes to texture. Right, so for highlighter, I'm going in with the Revlon Skin Lights. I love this highlighter. This is in the shade 201 Daybreak Glimmer. This is just so pretty, like, oh. Again, be careful with the placement. You want to make sure that you're highlighting what needs to be highlighting and not highlighting what should have been hidden. Again, you don't want to bring it any closer to your nose. You want to place it in line with the blush and just sort of keep it in that high point. Don't bring it down. I always do my temples because I feel like it hits the light, it catches the light really nice. I also do the tip of my nose. I don't go all the way onto the bridge, but I do just go right there, and that just sort of breaks it up and it just makes it look a bit more polished. You want to highlight the chin. You can place contour here. You want to highlight just the tip of that chin because that is just going to make it with rounder faces. You want to highlight that so that just brings it out a bit more rather than making it like that one round sort of a structure. It just brings it out a bit more. There we go. I am digging the skin today. Absolutely digging it. I'm just going to do a little bit of something with my eyes and I'll be right back, and then we'll continue with the lips. Alright, you guys, I've just done my eyes. I did something really, really simple as usual. I just went in with my Cocoa Blend eyeshadow palette and I used the shades, so I've used this one, this one, this one. So just use those 3 shades on my eyes. Done a little bit, oh sorry, I actually went in with Beads or White, so that's this darkest shade there, and I've just used that in the outer corner as an eyeliner, just a subtle one. And I went in with mascara right after that, so I've used the Nika Super Sizer Volumizing Mascara and the Tarte Surfer Curl Mascara, so use these 2. I feel like the lighting is a little bit darker now. I think it just went a little bit darker outside. So I came back for lips because I have something new to try. I have the Morphe Make It Big Lip Plumper. I got it in the shade Posh Petal. I do have lip balm on, so I'm just going to remove that, line my lips, and then we're going to go in. Okay, so that's what that looks like. It's a really nice shade. It does have a little bit of glitter particles in there, if you can see. I hope you can. But it does have a little bit of shimmer particles in there. I'm just going to remove the lip balm now. I'm just going to quickly line my lips with the Essence Soft Contouring Lip Liner in Big Proposal. This has been one of my favorites for a very, very long time. It's a really nice everyday color. I do want to have a little bit of a disclaimer. So I do have a little bit of eczema going around on my lips, so just around the tip of my, just around the cupid's bow. So hopefully this doesn't react to it, but if it does, I might have to take it off. But before, okay, so a nice doe foot applicator. It's minty. So it's starting to tingle, which I'm really loving at the moment, I won't lie. But let's see. It's really, really subtle, to be honest. I don't normally use lip plumping products, so I'm not the best judge, but this definitely doesn't feel very harsh, or, you know, it's one of those, you know, if you're using like a menthol lip balm for the first time and you find that tingling sensation, that's literally it. It's been about a couple of minutes. I don't feel like it's doing something spectacular. I don't mind it. I mean, it feels like it's waking up my lips, so I really like that. But I don't think it's doing anything major in terms of plumping them or anything like that. Maybe just a slight bit. Alright, I'm going to leave this here. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you enjoyed watching those tips and tricks, then definitely give it a thumbs up, because that will give me the indicator that I need to make more such videos. But yeah, you guys, don't forget to subscribe, and I have a couple of videos coming up that are going to be my favorite products, drugstore and high-end, so stay tuned for those. Again, don't forget to subscribe and like. But you guys take care. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.